Though they disagree on how they would like to amend the US Constitution, both the American right and the left spectra believe that it has to be changed. Calling for an amendment, President Joe Biden said in his farewell speech that it should be made clear that no president is immune from crimes and misconducts that he or she will commit while in office.
We need to amend the Constitution to make clear that no president is immune from crimes that he or she commits while in office. The president's power is not limited. It's not absolute, and it shouldn't be.
That is a blatant reference to the Supreme Court's 2024 decision to offer presidents new protection at the request of President-elect Donald Trump, who was being prosecuted by the federal government. Discretely, CNN has earlier reported that New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand pushed Biden to certify an equal rights amendment as the 28th Amendment in the 11th-hour effort. Though it took decades rather than the 7 years the amendment's framers had permitted, the alteration was approved by the required 3/4 of U.S. state legislatures. Meanwhile, Trump has pledged to use an executive order that revokes the birthright citizenship premise in order to challenge the 14th Amendment. He also acknowledged that it could be necessary to go to the people in order to terminate birthright citizenship. Additionally, there are other attempts to call for the first ever full-scale convention of the states to submit modifications. Conservative initiatives have focused on limiting the federal government's power more generally, or on a balanced budget amendment that they have long envisioned. A convention to debate a guns amendment has been called by proponents of new gun laws. However, how are modifications made? According to Article 5 of the Constitution, it is typically a drawn-out and challenging procedure. What it says is as follows. The U.S. Congress can propose constitutional amendments with a 2/3 majority in both houses, or through a convention called by 2/3 of state legislatures. Amendments are valid after ratification by 3/4 of states. Certain provisions, like state suffrage in the Senate, are protected from amendment before 1808. The amendment procedure has been the subject of multiple books, and it's crucial to remember that it's completely unclear how an Article 5 convention would operate. Some of the questions are posed in an intriguing report from the Congressional Research Service. Answering these particular and other more alike questions seems a long way off, despite the obvious desire to alter certain aspects of the country's founding constitution.